Now this question is about parajumbles. There are four sentences given to us here, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and we have to arrange them to form a coherent paragraph, right? So we cannot open the paragraph with the conjunction but. Why? Because it is usually a contrasting idea and it must contrast with some other idea. So if you say but now we have another group, so this must refer to what exactly are you what exactly are you contrasting with. So one is not likely to open the paragraph. And if you go to statement 2, it says democracy and high levels of inequality of the kind that have come to characterize the US are simply incompatible. So this looks very much like an opening sentence. It says democracy and high levels of inequality are simply incompatible. And 3 says believing these people are working. So we need to again have a reference as to what kind of these people are. Because without the reference for these, we will not know what exactly these are. I mean, there must be a noun. So 1 is not going to open the paragraph, neither 3 is going to open the paragraph. 2 can open the paragraph. And when you look at 4, it says very rich people will always use money to maintain their political and economic power. Now, if you look at statement 2 and 4, you will find that they are actually connected. How? 2 says democracy and high levels of inequality are simply incompatible. Why? Because very rich people will always use money to maintain political and economic their political and economic power. So democracy basically means everyone has an equal say. But the author says that democracy and high levels of inequality, that means what? Democracy and high levels of inequality basically means lots and lots of rich people and lots and lots of poor people. So there is a huge level of inequality. The rich are very rich and the poor are very poor. So democracy and this high level of inequality are incompatible. Why? Because rich people will always use money to maintain their power. And then after that you have, but now we have another group. So the unwitting enablers. So now the whole idea is that this but is contrasting with what? With statement 4. We already have very rich people, but now we have one more group. So you start with 2, you go to 4, and then you go to, you start with 2, you go to 4, and then you go to 1. You say that, but now we have another group. Believing these people are working for a better way. The enabler basically means what? Working for something, to enable something. That is what we mean by enablers. To enable means to work on something, to make something better. So this working for a better world and enablers actually make sense. Believing these people are working for a better world, they are actually at most chipping away at the margins, making slight course corrections, ensuring the system goes on as it is uninterrupted. So we have a new group, that is the unwitting enablers, and they are actually believing that these people are, if you believe that these people are working for a better world, it's wrong. They are actually at most chipping away at the margins, letting things go the way they are. So you have 2, 4 which describes about the incompatibility issue, and then you have a new group which is the unwitting enablers, and then 3 says what exactly they are doing, the unwitting enablers, and these is referring to what? The unwitting enablers. So 2, 4, 1, 3 is a logical sequence and makes coherent paragraph.